Okay, hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we have another setting up video because I'm insane and I recently decided that I wanted to collect ot6 alien stage. I'm not that insane though because I'm not collecting everything. I'm just collecting the sets that I can find and get because yeah, there's too many. There's some really expensive ones and I'm not willing to, do too many. So yeah, basically I was looking through my collection and I realized I have a lot of them already. I didn't think about actually putting them all together, but yeah, as you can see I do have a bunch already. So I recently did get a binder because of course I didn't have one, and I really wanted a leather binder. I didn't want like a plastic one because I love decorating the inside of the binders. And then recently I went to DreamCon and there wasn't that much alien stage merch. Sadly, I didn't find that much, but I did find this one, which is like a decal, and I thought that it would be a great addition to this binder. And then I also kept a pack of these pages because I knew at some point I wanted a ot6 collection, but I just kept the pages just in case. And then I also did get the backboards. Yeah, anyways, let's just get into decorating the binder. So yeah, here's how the binder turned out. I really like it. I feel like it does kind of complement every single character because, there's like a bunch of different like blues and pinks and like, other colors. So I did try my best to like, add every single one of them. I'm gonna try to find a photo card that kind of has all of the members, but I don't know if I am. So for now, this is gonna be empty. And then this is how the back looks like. I feel like I didn't do much back here because I'm not gonna see it most of the time. So this one's kind of a little bit bare, but that's fine. Although I'm starting to realize that this type of material kind of like the stickers don't stick, so that's gonna be kind of annoying, but that's fine. Anyways, let's start actually setting up this binder. So these are the backboards that it came with. I always wanted to have like an ot6 collection, so I'm actually so excited to finally set it up. And I'm realizing I'm gonna have to like decorate this front. Okay, I'll do that after on my own time. Okay, so these are the pages that I'm using. Again, I do have an affiliate code with my cafe, so feel free to use that. Also, I don't know how many pages I'm gonna use for now. I think I'm just gonna take out like this much maybe. Okay, I hope this is centered. This binder is like longer than my usual binder, so I hope that I'm in frame. Anyway, so this is what I have so far. I have already purchased some sets, so I'm excited to store those once I actually get them. Anyways, let's get into actually storing them. For now, this is the first set that I'm doing because it's like my most recent one. Okay, so before I start, I do want to say that I'm gonna be storing them kind of differently. Like I'm kind of going by like age, but also going by, the alive and the non-alive ones. I decided to keep Ivan until kind of at the end because I feel like for me, if I open my binder, I kind of see this side first, so yeah. But I'm also kind of doing it by age. I don't know. Okay, now that I'm actually going to store this, I do want to talk about certain topics because I cannot stand the alien stage community at the moment. Because as y'all know, I got into alien stage maybe like a year ago. It hasn't been that long if I'm being completely honest. And one thing that people did recommend a lot was to always read the comics and, kind of like the art books and stuff, just to get more context of each character. And in the recent alien stage, my first opinions on the new alien stage was that they were doing a take on the K-pop industry. That was my first thought. My immediate thought went to that, and how like dehumanizing it is. That's like the whole point, you know, that's like the whole plot around that music video. And people, instead of looking at how bad the industry is, because if you know that one water bomb unv video that went around like maybe like a year or two ago, it was viral because of how disgusting people made it. Not disgusting, what's the word? Sexualized it was. And as soon as I saw that 1 second of Missy with a tank top with like the water bomb, I knew what they were trying to imitate. And I just cannot comprehend how people, instead of being like, wow, like that's totally fucked up, like the industry is like so disgusting and like dehumanizing, and they literally don't care about the idols as long as they're doing what they want, if that makes any sense. People took that, right? And instead of taking the whole plot, they just ran with the fact that Missy was next to some guy for like 2 seconds. And that like irked me so bad. Like it had nothing to do with that, and people just took that and said, oh my god, Missy is bi now. It made me so mad because that was not the point of the video. Like, I just don't know how people watched the entire video, maybe even rewatched it, and that's all they took from that. Or that Sua all of a sudden is like this horrible character. Like, she's been like that. Sua's character has always been like that, just people don't take the time to like actually look into the character that they're, you know, I don't know. It makes me so mad because it doesn't take that long to just do research, and yeah, it's just, I just don't understand it. Again, alien stage is not just the ships, and I feel like people need to realize that. Like, it's not just the ships, like it's also about dark topics and, you know, all of that. Again, my first initial thought was, oh my god, they're talking about the K-pop industry. Like, I immediately saw it because in the first clip of Missy going into like, you know, a K-pop idol, you see her wearing like safety shorts, which is pretty common on, you know, K-pop idols. As the story goes on, you just see her reveal more and be more sexualized, and I feel like it's 10 times worse because it's not aliens this time, it's actual human beings, and it's mostly men. And because of that, of course, I know that Missy's suffering because she's basically like being exploited and drained. The relationship that Missy and Sua have, it's kind of just falling apart. Recently, I never comment on people's videos. It was like literally the next day that the alien stage like episode or, you know, new spin-off came out, and I saw an edit and I was like, oh my god, poor Sua, because it was the part where Missy slapped her, and all I said was poor Sua, right? I wasn't really, I just commented that. It was, I guess, stupid of me, I don't know. But the creator commented on the comment that I left and were mad because they were like, how dare you? How dare you not feel bad for Missy or have any sympathy for her? And I was just kind of like, whoa. I was like, what did I do wrong? You know, and I was like, I never said that. Like, what do you want? Or like, what are you talking about? And everybody in the comments was like agreeing with me because it's like, girl, what are you talking about? Like, I was not like saying that you shouldn't feel bad for Missy. I just felt bad for Sua because Sua's always like losing. Like, she's always getting beat. Like, you know what I mean? So whenever people were agreeing with me and the person, I guess, got mad and like eventually just like took off the comment, I was just like, right. I'm telling you, like, the alien stage community, it's like so insufferable at this point. Like, yeah, like I love posting content about my collection and all of that, and like recently I got like a random DM of somebody just saying some like really weird stuff, and I was just kind of like, yeah, don't DM me those things. Like, it's kind of weird. Anyways, I am nervous for like the new episode that's gonna come out. I'm calling it episode, it's not really, but like, you get it. And I think this is what I think. It's Ivan Until Next, and I'm not ready. Like, I'm not ready because, again, if people judge Missy's character for being next to a guy for 5 seconds and all of a sudden call her bi, mind you, again, I'm gonna say this, and Missy has always let it know that she loves Sua. She's not bi. She is a lesbian. Like, I don't know why people have to even say that because it's pretty obvious. Like, she doesn't like Till. Like, there's a little comic of Missy telling Till, you know I love Sua, right? I've been like trying to get it off my chest because I don't post like specific content about my stage. I just kind of post like my hauls and stuff. But sometimes I really want to get my opinion out, but yeah, I don't want to get like dragged because of it. Anyways, I also thought about putting this collection with like frame sleeves, like kind of put it with each color because I do have every color besides like this orange. Maybe I could put Hyuna like black or white. I don't know. I'm still debating. Also, the backs look really cool. But yeah, I feel like the bigger Alien Stage gets, because I mean, Alien Stage is pretty big. I feel like it got more traction this time around, and sometimes it's not good traction. I hated that thing. I hated the whole thing of people saying that Missy is bi now, because I feel like it's just not true. I'm gonna go on and on about this because it's like so frustrating, but like, yeah. Also, the whole thing with like Ivan being like in the video for like 2 seconds and people are going crazy. Don't get me wrong, I was one of those people. I was not really like, you know, commenting on every single like people's post, but like it did get annoying, you know. Again, I was really happy, but at the same time I was like, okay, calm down. This is about Missy and Zua. This is about, you know, the industry. Like, worry about that. But yeah, those are just my opinions, you know. I feel like it's really not that hard just to do your research. I'm really excited though, although there's been so much merch. Oh my god, I should talk about this. So recently there was like a couple pop-ups of the new like high school merch drop, and I only have a Kinokuniya in my city, but it's like an hour and a half away from where I live. I live on the countryside. You know, that was kind of like passing the city, so it's like really far away. So I ended up going. I was trying to call the store to ask if they still had like, you know, the big plushies, and I don't know why the phone didn't work. Like, I kept calling every like 2 minutes and I was never able to get through. I ended up going, and once I arrived I noticed that not only were all the plushies sold out, but they didn't even have a big section. Like, they didn't even have the acrylic stands for that specific merch. Like, it was only the small ones, and I was so pissed because I do not like blind boxes. I'm not a gambler. I don't like that. So I was like, I'm just gonna get 2 blind boxes, you know, just to try. And surprise, I did not pull Ivan or Till, so love that for me. It was kind of a pointless drive, but I was able to find it online, and I just purchased the whole set and call it a day because I was so disappointed. I was so sad that I just kind of give up. But yeah, there was another drop. It was like the zombie, I think it was like the zombie stage merch. That one was better because there was a lot more options of just choosing, you know, the character that you wanted. So I was able to get a lot of Ivan things, and I also was able to get like a mini locker, which I'm so excited. I don't know where I'm gonna display it, but I'm gonna try. Also, talking about my Ivan collection, I've been getting so many comments of people saying that just because I collect so much for Ivan that I don't like the rest of the characters, which is, again, a really insane take because I love every single one of them, but I just collect Ivan's merch more because, I mean, if you really want to say it, like, I feel like people can have favorites, you know? I have a favorite, and that's Ivan, but that doesn't mean I don't like the rest. Like, I love them equally, you know what I mean? That's why I decided to collect more ot6 stuff, even though I know I'm saying ot6 because I'm a K-pop collector, but realistically they're Korean, so it works. But I love all of the characters. I don't know why there's like this bad thing of me wanting to collect Ivan's merch. Don't get me wrong, his merch can be expensive, but I still love to collect him. Like, that's just what I like, and that's what I want to do. So I don't know why people are so judgmental about it. So I did not organize this, but yeah, I did want to get those things out of my system because, again, it just doesn't make sense. Like, I just want to believe that they're young and they don't know what they're saying. That's what I want to believe. But again, I feel like hobbies should be fun. There's no reason to be commenting on people's, you know, hobbies, because it just, yeah. Like, I think it's funny when people comment like, oh, I want to steal your collection, ha ha ha, you know, JK. Like, that's funny. But when people are like, yeah, you can tell you have a favorite, like, of course I'm gonna have a favorite. Like, everybody has like a favorite character. Like, that's normal. So I don't know why I get like those type of comments when like I just like Ivan. Overall, I love Alien Stage. They have definitely been like a big part of my collections and my hobbies, and I enjoy Alien Stage overall. Like, I have been enjoying the new spin-off, all the merch. I really hope that they could give us some time between merch, but it's fine. I did get a bunch. Yeah. We're all done. For now, I don't have that many sets, but got a lot of space in here. I think this is a 2-inch, so I'm definitely gonna have space. But yeah, like, I'm actually so excited to finally do this. I didn't even know I had this many like sets. I haven't bought any of these sets. These are just the ones that I had on separate binders, but I don't know why I didn't think of putting them together. So now I only have one smaller binder, and that's where I have most of my Ivan and Till stuff. Again, I don't know if I should put them in frame sleeves. I think for now they look great like this. I'm so excited. Like, I'm actually so excited to finally have these. So cute. So yeah, I might move this around because I don't really have it organized by like, you know, date or anything like that. I just kind of did random sets. But yeah, I'm actually so excited to finally have this binder. I have been dying to put these up, but I just, you know, haven't had the time. Anyways, let me just end in like a good page. I feel like I should put this at the front. But yeah, anyways, that was it for this video. I know this is like kind of different, but I remember seeing someone saying that they subscribe because I post about Alien Stage, so I'm glad to make more longer content for Alien Stage. I'm definitely gonna have this binder maybe like every single time I post a photocard story video, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I am so happy how this binder turned out, and I cannot wait to grow this collection. But yeah, again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hype, all of that, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.